Hey guys, it's Austin Bach, and I'm back on Magic Online playing some Standard for once. It's been a little while. So I've been on a little bit of a break from Constructed because if you've been paying any attention to Magic in the last month and a half, you would know that companions have been pretty much wrecking every format, every Constructed format in existence. So I've been a little bit discouraged. I had fun playing Pioneer for a little while. I was playing the Black-White Enchantments deck with Lurrus before everyone else figured out the companion was insane, and it became a little bit less fun when everyone was playing Lurrus. So I gave up on Pioneer. In Standard, I switched over to and had a little bit of fun playing Jeskai Fires for a little bit before everyone realized that that was clearly the best deck. No matter if you're playing Yorion or Karuga as your companion, that deck is just insane. Especially with the new Luca Copperhead Outcast tech. Just sacrificing tokens to go get Agent of Treacheries and whatnot. So today we're playing a deck that hopefully will have game against the boogeyman of the format, which is a black-red aggro deck. Basically the best way to, hopefully the best way to attack like a grindy late-game mid-range control deck like that is just to try to get him dead as quickly as possible. So we are playing a companion. We're playing Lurrus, which is the best companion. Maybe not for Standard, but I do think it is the best companion as a whole in Constructed. So yeah, we're just playing a bunch of 1 and 2 drop creatures. If you've played any Standard over the past 6 months, you'll be well aware of the Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar combo, which has been tier 1 or close to it for pretty much the whole time that Throne of Eldraine has been legal. And yeah, there's a couple different builds of this deck as far as I know. There's also a build with Obosh as the companion with only odd converted mana costs, where you get to play cards like Mayhem Devil and Judith the Scourge Diva, which this deck is not allowed to because of Lurrus. But you also lose Priest of the Forgotten Gods, which I think is one of, if not the best card in the deck. So I think I prefer this version, even though I would like to have something like Mayhem Devil at the top end, but Lurrus usually gets the job done on his own. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot to this deck. It's just a lot of cheap creatures that you don't mind sacrificing to Witch's Oven or Priest of Forgotten Gods for value. We've got a couple toolbox 1-of cards to go over the top a little bit, even though there's only so much you can go over the top with only 2 drops. But yeah, the nice thing about this deck is if you play against other creature decks, you just get to go to town on them and steal all their creatures and sacrifice them, and it can be a lot of fun. So I'm not sure what percentage of the metagame right now actually comprises of creatures, but if you do happen to play against a creature deck, you're just usually going to run rampant over him. So I have no idea how this is going to go. I guess I'll show you the sideboard really quick, but there's not much to it. I guess the one innovation I will talk about that I added myself is the Dreadhorde Arcanist to flash back all your 1-drops, which includes Duress in the sideboard. But you can like steal one of their creatures, attack, steal another creature before blockers, or just sacrifice the creature that you just stole, and you can do some pretty nasty things with it. And then of course against like the Jeskai deck, just being able to Duress twice in a turn is pretty valuable. So yeah, as I said, I don't know if this is going to go well or not, but let's go ahead and take it into some matches and see how we do.